Welcome, everybody, to Catholic High School. Jesse Smithy, owner, editor of 5 Star Preps, joined by my old friend Vince Ferrara from WNML, the sports radio station here in Knoxville. Vince, thanks for joining us today.
Man, this is exciting, Jesse. Appreciate you having me and Ty on board today to call the action. And thanks to you for all you do for prep sports. And what a showcase we got here today.
Well, we at 5 Star Preps learned that Catholic was going to be taking on IMG Academy back early in the football season, and it just made sense for this game to be streamed. We knew these stands were going to be packed, and they are packed. We got here at about 11:45. There are two entrances into Catholic High School, and the lines were just extended around curbs and around cars, and we knew it was going to be a sellout immediately.
Well, when they say standing room only, sometimes it's just a figure of speech. No, it's the case here.
Right.
An absolutely incredible atmosphere. And then, Jesse, as you know, with all those high majors on display, including, of course, Jaden Springer, 5-star is headed to Tennessee. A lot to showcase today.
And it's not just him the crowd is here to see. There are 1,500 people here today. All of it was sold out in 10 minutes. It's Jaden Springer, the 5-star point guard. It's B.J. Edwards, a top 50 player for Catholic High School, just a sophomore. He already has a Tennessee offer. It's Brandon Huntley Hatfield, a sophomore from IMG Academy, who has a Tennessee offer. And then all together, Vince, I think I total up, there's about 12 or 13 guys here that are going to be playing high major Division I basketball.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, there's 5 stars, there's 4 stars, there's even a 3-star, 7'3" Canadian center
right.
that you'll see at IMG. He signed with Purdue, so it's not just the 5 stars on display here today. It's really impressive. Jesse, there are 7 guys on IMG's roster that are 6'7" or taller. You know how many UT has? 6.
Right.
And that's counting a walk-on. It's an amazing sight to see these guys in the warm-ups and to see the length and you'll see the athleticism during the game.
And you really start to sense that Tennessee fans embrace their basketball. They're here again to not only see Jaden Springer, but all these other talents they're going to be seeing on ESPN someday. And this has happened in Knoxville before. 2009, Bearden took on Oak Hill Academy, played them to a 10-point ball game. Vince, that gym at Bearden was so packed, the fire marshal was turning people away. Tennessee players, basketball players, were sneaking through classroom windows at Bearden just to get into the gym, and Bearden put on a show. 2 years later, played them well for about a half, and then it became blowout. So that's why I wanted to bring Ty Green on the show today. He's going to be doing color analyst work. Ty Green was a standout basketball player at Bearden High School. His jersey hangs in the rafters there. He was the mid-major player of the year at USC Upstate and then went on to play in the NBA G League and had a fantastic career there. He knows what it's like to play against this David Goliath type of role. And I talked with Mike Hutchins, the head coach at Catholic, about this. Yeah, IMG has height. Y'all have a little bit of height. Your guys cannot get in foul trouble today.
Yeah, it's unusual because Catholic typically in this area, they've got the advantage in size
right.
with their length inside. But today it's a little bit different because there's depth of length and even greater length on IMG's team. And I think both coaches, when I talked to them this week, they both love the fact that they were presenting a challenge for their team. Hey, let's find out about where we are right now. It's about the postseason. Of course, IMG defending national champs, Catholic with, of course, aspirations for a state title as well. So it's a great test to see where these two programs are. And this isn't just moral victory on the line for Catholic. And they're trying to get better, trying to get healthy as well.
Right, they beefed up their schedule not only with this game, but they've gone up to Washington, D.C. this year to play because they made the jump from public school into private school classification this year. They're playing in the largest school classification there is in Division II, and so they're putting themselves to the test. I don't think Catholic gets overwhelmed today because guys like B.J. Edwards, Akeem Odusipe, Hanjay Tamba, they all play AAU basketball within the B. Mays organization.
Right.
With Jaden Springer and Brandon Huntley Hatfield. So I think that familiarity will kind of help keep them calm there in the first half.
Yeah, I agree. And they do have a common opponent as well in Gonzaga High School. It's one of the better programs in the entire country. Catholic was tied with them with less than 2 minutes to go. Ended up losing that game by 6. And then IMG with a close win over them. So I think when you look at that kind of stuff, when you look at how well Catholic has played, getting a win last night in district play, they've played quality competition as well. Not very many home games. I think they've only had 5 this year so far. So Catholic has gone out and challenged themselves. IMG does just with the nature of their program going around the country. So I think both of these two teams will be very well tested.
Yeah, IMG Academy with 4 losses this year, 2 to Montverde Academy, which is one of the premier programs in the country. Briarcrest out of Memphis played stall ball on IMG Academy to a 32-22 game just to win that. I don't think we'll see that here today, even though I know Mike Hutchins knows a little bit about slowing it down. He's not going to do that. They know that people want to see a show. But for Catholic, like you mentioned, I think their last 3 games have all been on the road.
Yeah. They
played at Chattanooga Baylor. They went up to Kentucky to play, and then they were at Chattanooga last night. Point guard B.J. Edwards had 23 in that win last night, 62-55 at Chattanooga Christian. I sat down with him last week to start to talk about this IMG game and what it means to him, and here's our interview with B.J. Edwards. You got a little bit more bounce this year than we saw you last year as a freshman. Is that just you maturing? Is that you putting in work in the weight room? What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I did. Last semester I had weightlifting class, so I was working on my leg and stuff, but I just hurt my ankle,
so you've been
kind of went down. It's a little bit. I don't know.
But to improve your game, we talked about it last year when you were our underclassman of the year, just in terms of what you want to do next. What are you continuing to work on? Is there specific parts of your game that you feel like is step 2 here in high school for you?
Yeah, just working on my defense, shooting a lot, shooting from threes, free throws, stuff like that.
What do you think that will be the key to the game for IMG? I mean, they have so much depth. Is it you guys just kind of playing smart, or what do you think?
Yeah, we know like they got the height advantage on us, so we just gotta box out, run the floor, get back.
A lot of Tennessee fans watching this game for Jaden. Of course, you obviously got an offer from Tennessee. And what is your relationship like right now with the Tennessee coaching staff, and how much do you communicate with them?
I talk to him a lot of times. He used to come to practices in a lot of games.
Who are you dealing with most of
Coach
that?
Oliver.
Okay. Like, where does Tennessee kind of rank in all this with you?
Like, for colleges?
Yeah.
It's just, it'll be home, so I really don't have no ranking yet. No.
Yeah, I mean,
just whatever.
Just what was that like for you to get an offer from Tennessee? I mean, like you said, the hometown school, and to know that they're paying attention to you.
It felt, it meant a lot because like not a lot of schools do that, and it's at home, so it felt good.
Last thing, what's it been like in the hallways here at school as you get closer and closer to this game? Feel like everybody's excited about it or talking about it?
We talk about it every day at lunch. So, like, all my friends talk about it every day at the table. Everybody asks me, like, what day is the IMG game? Can I get tickets? All that. So, yes.
BJ going to be one of those guys that gets better and better with interviews as he gets older. He's just a sophomore. He was our underclassman of the year a year ago, playing in Class AAA basketball against the likes of Quez Glover and Joe Anderson. And now you're starting to see him come into his own, Vince. He's averaging, I think, 19 points a game this year, 7-some-odd rebounds, almost 6 assists. He has more bounce in his leg. It used to be, okay, I'm going to dunk this ball, and I'm just going to barely get over the rim. And now he's doing backwards dunks. His improvement around the three-point line has been marked, and I think he's going to perform quite well today.
Yeah, and IMG Academy coach Sean McAloon talked about B.J. Edwards and how good he is running the team. Catholic very balanced on offense, and all those improvements and all those stats, leading the team in steals and assists like you mentioned. So his game already is at a pretty high level as a sophomore, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah, Tennessee is offered. Auburn is in the mix as well. Got a handful of Division I offers, so keep an eye on B.J. Edwards today. We're going to kick it to commercial here on 5-Star Preps. Stay with us. We're going to come back. We're going to preview some more of the Catholic IMG game with myself and Vince Farrar. Stay with us.
Cabinets in need of an upgrade? Gray Hodges can help. For over 7 decades, Gray Hodges, your trusted leader in kitchen and bath cabinetry, has offered quality products like KraftMade with the newest styles and trendiest trends. After you choose from over 100 KraftMade cabinet styles and beautiful wood grain finishes, our design consultants will bring your ideas to life. Visit Gray Hodges today to see why KraftMade is the perfect choice for your home. Gray Hodges, employee owned, service perfect.
When you shop at Elliott's, Your journey is our purpose.
Hampton Inn Cedar Bluff is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Our hotel offers spacious, non-smoking guest rooms with inviting, cozy beds. Enjoy the convenience of having free Wi-Fi, a mini fridge, and a microwave in your room next time you're in our area.
At South College, we're known for offering programs that are specialized and career-focused in business, health professions, education, legal fields, and engineering tech. We work to align you with careers that are in demand today, so your future can be exactly what you want it to be. Special opportunities exist through the Tennessee Promise, the Hope Scholarship, and the Yellow Ribbon Program. Isn't it time you knew more? South College, where dreams find direction.
I think every year I've tried to work even harder to be a better athlete, a better quarterback, to be in better shape than I was the year before. A different style of training, it's high energy, high intensity. Now I wish when I was 14 years old that I had a place like this to train. I'm kind of envious of the kids today that have the opportunity to train at a place like this and see the kind of coaching, because it can just make you quicker, faster, stronger, and a better athlete.
Welcome back to Catholic High Score, where we get you ready for Catholic versus IMG Academy. Jesse Smithy along with Vince Ferrara from WNML Sports Radio here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And Vince, we left our viewers talking about BJ Edwards, and one of the other players here for Catholic tonight, Akeem Odusipe. As you see him dunk, it kind of wow the crowd there, and we've heard a lot of that tonight. But Akeem is one of those guys who continues to get better with his game. He's got a number of offers, and I'm going to read them off to you because I can't remember them all. I'm 40 years old now. I'm starting to get old. Wichita State, Auburn, Georgia Tech, Kansas State, Maryland, West Virginia, Seton Hall, Virginia, Texas A&M, Georgia, South Carolina, Vandy, and Wake Forest. Tennessee not in the mix on Akeem. I think they've kind of made it clear that I think they're looking in different directions, but he is an unbelievable leaper, and he continues to grow his game.
Yeah, double-double guy, 17 points, 13 rebounds, even 3 blocks a game. Good field goal percentage, but a lot of that is around the rim, so you can kind of understand that. Kid from Nigeria, very good student as well, and you've seen it. A lot of these guys putting on a show. I think we're going to see Akeem and a lot of players really have some highlight reel dunks tonight.
Can we just pause for a second and just talk about what we just saw? That's freshman Blue Kane.
Yeah.
I saw Blue on social media over the summer, and I was like, okay, where's this kid going to school? And I learned he's coming to Catholic. He was doing dunks like that before, his 9th grade year of high school, so he was already on the map, so to speak, in terms of what he can do and his ability. And as a freshman, he just went between the legs, windmill dunk.
On SportsCenter with a dunk earlier this week. He's only 6'2". Steve Forbes at ETSU has already offered him. And kid is just a freshman. I mean, just incredible athleticism from that kid.
He's just going to be one of many that can put on a show. And I watched an IMG Academy on, I think, a sophomore that they have now, Jarris Walker, who was dunking from the free throw line as a freshman.
Incredible.
It's incredible what guys can do earlier and earlier. We're going to see a lot of underclassmen here today for Catholic, likely going to start 3 sophomores and a freshman in that lineup, and we'll see how they react under this spotlight. But again, back to the senior, Akeem Odusipe. He's a guy who's played a lot of basketball. He's played under intense spotlight this summer. He went to the NBA camp, top 100 camp. Some of the top players in the country performed well. He got an invite to the Steph Curry camp, went out there and played on the same pickup team with Steph Curry, so I know that was a highlight for him as well. So one of the things Akeem is doing is growing his game out into the mid-range. He knows that at 6'8", he can't just bang down low in today's modern game. And so we sat down with Akeem Odusipe and talked with him about his transition from Africa to America and now his transition from high school to college.
A lot of people watching this game with IMG because of the college talent involved, and I know you put out a top 10 list a few months back. Where are you in all this in terms of if your recruiting process? Are you getting close to an end, or you still have a lot of visits left?
Oh, I still because now I'm getting new, I'm getting some other offers and stuff like that. But I don't know, right now I'm just focusing on basketball for the high school basketball right now. Probably the end of the season, but I'm getting to go visit pretty soon. But not really that serious. But after the season is over, I'm just gonna start getting really, really serious about it.
When did you first start playing basketball? And
Oh, Yeah, I started playing back in my country. I think I was like at the age of probably like 10. I was like 10. I think I was like 10, but I didn't really take it like that serious. Like I'm like, with Africa, it's mostly soccer. We play soccer a lot. So when I used to, like, where my practice at to my house is really far. Like I had to take like buses and stuff like that. So probably like my first year, I didn't really take it serious because it's just too far away. But when I started getting interested in it, my parents like got me a place to stay close to the place, to the practice facility. So then I started taking it serious. Then but from there to now, it's just different because now I get the idea of the game. I know the moves. I know where to be. How to rebound, go get it. It's just different from the way I started. Yeah.
How did you learn the game when you were in Africa?
It's like where I went is like an academy, so they'll teach you the game.
Okay.
They'll teach you like, what step to like. When I first started, I used to take like 4 to 5 steps, and they called travel. The coach would just come to me and just knock me in the head like you just took like 5 steps up. So I had to learn pretty much in the hard way, but it paid off. Yeah.
How old were you when you came to America?
I think I was getting to my 14, so I was like pretty much like 14-year-old.
Okay. And how have you kind of taken your game to another level once you got here?
Pretty good. I mean, when we got here, Coach Bobby was like, we worked out every day, every single day. We worked out like 2 to 3 times a day. Just keep going at it, and from there on, it just keep gaining it. Especially like the one place he worked with me is like the post and getting the rebound. And every year my rebounding skills just keep going. Because I know, just keep saying if you want it, you got to go get it. And I want the ball, so I just keep going harder to go get it.
But here in Pregame, we talked about him just even learning the game at age 10, and here he is now as a senior with multiple opportunities to go on and play college basketball. And how much have you seen him grow from the first time you saw him until now? I mean, is it just night and day?
Oh, it's phenomenal. Some of the things he's doing now. Somebody asked me yesterday, and I talked about how his game's expanded. Just like today, a day after a game, we try to do a lot of shooting and just some running. And a year ago, we probably wouldn't have had him shooting threes. But he's getting out shooting threes. His medium range jump shot is really improving, guys. It's looking. He's making a lot of multiple jumpers during the game. It's just made him that much harder to guard.
Welcome back. Akeem, one of my favorite players I've ever covered in high school, and that means something.
Yeah.
He's such a great personality, fun to talk to. He decided to play football this year. I don't know if you remember that. So you got a 6'9" Akeem Odusipe out there. Steve Matthews, the head coach, puts him in during a meaningful play against Science Hill at home here at Catholic. Caden Martin, T. Martin's son, throws a bomb to him. Akeem's in full stride, 6'9", basketball player, never played football, reaches back down low, catches it, goes in for a touchdown. His first touchdown catch ever. It just lets you know the type of athleticism he has.
It's a guy that you might want rushing off the end. You talk about scaring left tackles and right tackles, but can't wait to see him with this level of competition he'll be going up against. Obviously, he has still plenty of time to develop his game, but really good student. I mean, think about it. A kid that English is a second language, yet he's doing very well in school and grasping the game and improving in it. And that athleticism as a base certainly helps.
Loved him talking about his time in Africa and how he was introduced to the game and how bad he was at it. And then as he started to show some promise, the family moved closer to this academy and start to learn more and more about the game, and then to move to America away from his family at such a young age. I couldn't have done it.
No, it's very difficult. Kids, though, Jesse, you see it in covering the high school game. Kids have a way of compartmentalizing. They're tougher than many of us. And then you've also seen the track record of so many other kids make the move to the States, whether it's to high schools like Knoxville Catholic or an academy like IMG. You're seeing more and more international players making their base on the high school level in the States.
A little more than 9 minutes away from tip-off here at Catholic High School, where the Irish will take on defending national champion IMG Academy, 13-4 on the season, Catholic 15-3. Vince, let's go ahead and start breaking down Jaden Springer a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to get out of Jaden Springer today?
Well, I think fans are going to see a two-way guard. They're going to see a guy that can really defend. In fact, his coach called him a monster defensively, and I think that's accurate. He's a guy that you're going to see run the offense on the ball a lot, but he can play off the ball. Very versatile, great teammate, a guy that makes everyone around him better. He plays the most minutes on the team, leads IMG Academy in scoring, as you see. Really good field goal percentage. He'll drive the lane, improving as a three-point shooter. Just an all-around complete guard, and he has the character as well that perfectly fits what Rick Barnes and the University of Tennessee are looking for. They don't just see, oh, 5-star, we want you on the team.
Yep.
No, it has to be the right level of talent, and Springer checks all the boxes in the character and game that Rick Barnes and that staff are looking for at Tennessee.
That three-point percentage kind of stood out to me. I know Tennessee really needs somebody in that point guard position that can come in and pop in a few shots from the perimeter.
Yeah, I think so. And that's, obviously right now the team looks very perimeter-oriented in terms of next year and what they're bringing in. And Keon Johnson in that class, another 5-star, and then Corey Walker as well. But what is impressive about what they brought in with that haul, including Jaden Springer, is that it seems like they all fit together. Mm-hmm. So a guy that can play multiple positions and can run the offense, I think those are the things that they're looking for. I think you're going to see that today. He may not have the highlight reel dunks that everybody else does. You may see that from him. He's capable of that. But he's doing all the fundamental things and the not as flashy things that a point guard needs to do. So those are the things you're going to be impressed by with Jaden Springer, who I've heard him described as a downhill point guard, and that's what you want, an aggressive, good decision maker.
2 McDonald's All-American players in this game. Jaden Springer was named a McDonald's All-American earlier this week. So was Mark Williams, a Duke signee, a big post player. What do you know about Mark at this point?
Well, he's a guy that lost his roommate because Jalen Johnson was another Duke signee, number 4 player in the country. He never suited up for IMG Academy. IMG was his third school, and then he decided to leave about a month ago. So that was first what he lost, but man, the length. I saw him in the game in UMass. He played a lot of tournaments. He did in a couple of games, and you just see a guy that's still developing as a player, but he's listed as a 4-star, but a guy that has improved his game, and with that length and athleticism can run the floor. Very impressive kid. Is a kid that's rising even more in the recruiting rankings.
It's funny, they sent us their stats, and you expect all these 4- and 5-star players to all average 20 points, to all average 10 or 12 rebounds or 6 or 7 assists. That's not the case. You got to remember, some of these games, they maybe play for a half, and some night it might be Jaden Springer going for 35, and the next night it might be Matthew Morrell going for 30. And so it's such a balanced type of roster that they have. And speaking of Matthew Morrell, this will be the second time that we got to see him personally. Remember, he used to play for Whitehaven down in Memphis. They played Bearden in the state semifinals a year ago. He is an Ole Miss signee, so keep an eye out for him. Tremendous leaping ability. I know Tennessee recruited him pretty hard, and so he'll be one of many to keep an eye on in this game.
And you mentioned Brandon Hunley Hartfield. He's a kid from Clarksville, Tennessee, that transferred to IMG. So he's another guy with local ties, with in-state ties. So there's some familiarity with the players, as Jesse, you mentioned earlier, but whether it's the sophomores, the juniors, seniors, all different levels of freshmen like a Blue King. One thing that Sean McAloon, the IMG Academy head coach, talked to me about this week is he mentioned, some of the sophomores like Brandon Huntley Hartfield and Jarris Walker. Because Jalen Johnson, the 5-star Duke signee, he left the team. They were going to limit the minutes of some of these guys, let them develop a little bit. Now they've been forced into bigger roles. So how do they handle this stage? They've had some experience, certainly, but this will certainly be a little bit different. And we'll see what kind of problems Catholic will present with their length strength and their athleticism for some of those younger star players for IMG.
Yep. Vince, man, thank you so much for coming here and doing the play-by-play. I'm not a play-by-play guy, so I'm glad that I know you and I can pass that mic off to you. Thanks to everybody for watching the pregame show. We're going to cut to a few commercials here. When we come back, it's going to be Vince Ferrara and Ty Green here running the show for the rest of the night. Thank you guys for tuning in, whether it's on Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook, to IMG Academy at Catholic. We hope you enjoyed the show. Stick with us.
I think it's great. I mean, I love worshiping and learning about God and learning better ways to be a man of God.
There's no way that you can come here and your relationship with Jesus not get stronger. It's just so powerful. The Holy Spirit is just so powerful at this camp.
I just feel like this is a lot more than just like people coming together and having fun. Like, it just helps people grow towards Christ.
Cooper Container, your corrugated packaging specialist for the East Tennessee area. Proud sponsor of high school sports in the 5-star Preps coverage area.
Lab is a physical therapy clinic that emphasizes a higher level of personalized care by maximizing one-on-one time between the therapist and our patients. We seek to go above and beyond for our patients to give them the best possible care in their recovery. You can visit us online at physiolabpt.com or give us a call at 865-382-0860 for more information.
Taking the elevator, going up. I got a lot of ground to cover, and I'm in love with this good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top, keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up, I'm coming up. The good life.
Hey, welcome back. We are at Catholic High School as Catholic is hosting IMG Academy. I'm Vince Ferrara alongside Ty Green, the former Bearden star, who of course starred at USC Upstate for the Spartans program as well, and even a little G League action as well. Great success there. We'll slide in some background on Ty as the game goes on, but a lot of hype and excitement about this game here on 5-Star Preps. We're just ecstatic that Jesse Smithy has made, first of all, the way he covers prep sports in the area, but making this game available for you guys to see. Catholic with their terrific program, Ty, and then getting to see a national program like IMG Academy in this absolutely packed house. Your thoughts on what we're seeing here early on?
Yeah, the first thing that jumps out to IMG is the size.
Yeah.
It is a G League lineup. 7-footers all over the court, big physical guards. But, as you look at Catholic on the Knoxville side, they have talent all over the place as well. Some of it's young, but that young talent, it's going to grow up today. So it's going to be fun atmosphere for sure.
Catholic at 15-3, a win last night for Catholic in region over Chattanooga Christian, and Catholic getting that 62-55 win. Another great effort from BJ Edwards, number 5. He picked up a UT offer this week, and of course a lot of the attention on Jaden Springer, the point guard and very versatile guard for IMG Academy. IMG at 13-4. They had one game, lost to Montverde twice, and they had one game against Briarcrest where they absolutely played stall ball. Jesse doesn't think that's going to happen tonight. I would think so with this packed house. But so if you're Catholic going up against that length, what's their game plan for Coach Hutchins to try to win this game against the talent that they're facing?
Well, with IMG's talent and physicality and athleticism, you can't have what we call pick sixes.
Right.
A pick six is a turnover, that creates an immediate fast break. Catholic has to avoid that because when IMG gets out and runs, it's going to be bad news with them getting to the rim and dunks. So Catholic has to avoid those pick six turnovers.
All right, time for our national anthem.
Was stage 4 neuroblastoma in November. His one chemo treatment alone cost around $35,000. He finished his 4th round last week. We are selling t-shirts tonight by the concession stand for $20. All money will go towards his medical bills. We ask you to prayerfully consider a purchase. We ask everyone to please rise for the invocation given today by Father Chris Michelson, Chair of the Knoxville Catholic Board of Trustees, and remain standing as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem performed by KCH student singer Sophie Susanna.
Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for all of the many blessings and the gifts that you continually pour down upon us. We thank you for the gift and beauty of this day. We thank you in a very special way for the athletic ability of the IMG Academy and the Knoxville Catholic High athletes. May they inspire us through the use of their gifts this day. May they inspire their coaches to be their best, the officials to do their best, and all of the fans that we always use our gifts and talents to the best of our abilities. And most of all, Lord, tonight we ask you to inspire each of us with the gift of your love through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Here between IMG Academy and Knoxville Catholic. Vince Ferrara and Ty Green here on 5-Star Preps. Tell your friends you can see 5-star signee to UT, Jaden Springer, on display. He'll be wearing number 11 for IMG Academy in black. Here are our starting lineups with our PA announcer. Hatfield, Matthew Morrell, Jaden Springer, Musa Diabate, and Mark Williams. Now the starting lineup for Knoxville Catholic. And there's your starting lineup for Catholic one more time. Blue, Kane, Presley, Patterson, B.J. Edwards, Hanjay Tamba, and Akeem Odusipe. Vince Farrar, Ty Green, excited to bring this broadcast to you on 5-Star Preps. Tell all your friends, whether it's YouTube, it's Facebook, or Twitter. You can watch Tennessee signee Jaden Springer, IMG Academy, and a bunch of high majors. And the opening tip goes to Catholic. That's B.J. Edwards at the point. Defense there from Matthew Morrell, Memphis kid. Luke Kane looks inside. Mississippi stripped.
Catholic being aggressive early, going at him.
See the length from IMG Academy. Go inside to Mark Williams, immediate double team, kick it out for 3, and that's good. And you see Brandon Huntley Hatfield, kid from Clarksville, Tennessee, an offer from Tennessee from IMG Academy, 6'9" sophomore, very talented in the starting lineup tonight. Early bucket from IMG Academy in their first offensive possession. See Edwards, the sophomore, pull up, missed. And tracked down by Mark Williams.
Good pace by BJ coming off that pick. Good shot, just a little off. It's like Catholic's running a little 2-3 zone, going to try to slow him down a little bit.
Out of zone from Catholic typically, 1-3-1 and the 2-3. Shot fake and then a drive.
Good contest right there by Catholic.
3-0 IMG, leading Knoxville here in the first quarter. Quickly go inside.
Good position.
Nice spin move, missed on the shot. Nice board inside. That's Tamba, but he was stripped.
Curious to see how the refs let him play today, Vince. Looks like they're letting him bang down low a little bit. Should be fun.
Do you see any early nerves from Catholic at all?
They've settled in. They're getting what they want offensively, getting into the paint, getting post touches. This is what they want, so they're showing well early.
Blue Kane in the lineup for Sam Somperak, who missed about 6 weeks with an injury, and he's working his way in. We're expected to see him in the game tonight, but he's not in the starting lineup. It's been Blue Kane starting for him. There's Presley Patterson, good guard, and Edwards. Pull-up shot missed, but then Kane picks up the loose change, and Catholic's on the board.
Catholic throwing a little zone press right here, showing another look.
Drive.
Good contest.
Nice block by Odusipe as Diabate had nowhere to go on the baseline. Again, feeding inside and a foul over the top. That'll be called on Mark Williams, the Duke signee.
Vince, what I'm fascinated about is BJ being a young player going up against Jaden Springer and Matthew Morrell, who are very aggressive physical guards. It's going to be a great test for BJ early in his career.
Edwards, 3 from the near wing. That is good. Catholic is on top, 5-3.
Right on cue for BJ.
Keep a close eye on Jaden Springer. Nice little dump down and slam by Diabate from France, another 5-star for IMG Academy. Drop by Presley in the lane, a little floater. That's going to rattle in for the bucket, and Catholic back on top. We're going back and forth here early on in Knoxville Catholic.
It's great to see these young players.
Alley-oop goes down for Mark Williams, his second bucket.
Catholic's going to have to take those straight line passes up the court away. Getting too good of looks right here, Vince, with these lobs in the length.
Edwards pressured by Moreau. That's some kind of matchup with those two. Nowhere to go. Tamba to inside to Odusipe, but shot was off the mark, and here comes Morrell on the break. Drive to lane, blocked, but a foul called on Catholic.
It's a good physical drive by Morrell, the Ole Miss signee.
First team foul on Catholic. Teams with 1 foul. What are you seeing defensively from Catholic, switching defenses, the zones? They have a lot of different types of zones that they'll put out there.
Yeah, Coach Hutchison's throwing a few different looks at IMG, which is good. Get them thinking, try to slow them down a little bit.
Didn't I get that inbounds in? Sorry, Ty.
Jaden Springer stepped out.
Okay.
Stepped out of bounds, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so he's slowing them down nicely. They got to be careful with this zone press. That's, IMG's getting out and running, so might have to make a small adjustment right there.
Presley not able to get past the length, a break. Dropped off, won't fall for Diabate, but another foul on Catholic.
And Vince, that was those pick sixes we were talking about. Shot blocked, didn't get to the rim, allowed for the run out. That's when IMG's dangerous.
So Diabate to the line. He's a guy that 66% free throw shooter, front rim on his first free throw. He's a guy that has really come along, 12 points, 5 rebounds. Musa Diabate, 5 stars, a number 8 player in the 2021 class in the ESPN 60. Short again and snagged by Odusipe for
a little press by IMG right here. Oh, got one under.
Turned over in the front court, and the ball loose, and it's B.J. Edwards. Blue Kane couldn't jump on it, though. And Diabate who got that one back.
Playing in a big-time atmosphere like this, a little bit of an adjustment can cause some hesitancy.
Pull up, there's Jaden Springer, his first shot. Board clean by Odusipe.
That's great D by Catholic. That's what you want. You want to force long twos, you want to force jump shots, and then you got to get the board.
7-7 first quarter. Catholic hanging tight with IMG Academy. Edwards, little floater, long. And board cleared by Jairus Walker, who has checked in for the first time. He started some games. Springer, pull up in the lane. Back rim no good. Rebound and a putback for Musa Diabate for IMG Academy. Back on top.
IMG coming back with a little zone press. Got to be careful with those passes. Catholic kind of got away with one right there.
In the corner, it's Edwards. Feeding the post. Anjay Tamba. The tip, no good, almost fell in for Blue Kane. You can see his athleticism at just 6'2". And Jaden Springer brings it into the front court. Cross-court pass. Three-point shot near wing, good. That's Jairus Walker with the 3. IMG back on extending the lead to 12-7.
Against a team like this, Vince, you got to give up something.
Crossover, but Edwards lost the handle. Picked up by Odusipe, and then Tamba has his shot blocked. And here's Jaden Springer. Oh, he missed the dunk. Went highlight reel, a little windmill, and it didn't fall. Edwards errant with the post delivery, and Kane with the strip of Morrell. And it'll be Catholic basketball. IMG with a 12-7 lead over Catholic. How about Springer going for the highlight reel dunk?
He went for the showtime coming into Knoxville, wanted to show everybody what he had there.
It was just funny because Jesse and I were talking about it in the pregame that you probably won't see Springer doing those sort of things. There'll be other guys with flashier type of dunks and plays. But
he went for the two-handed windmill, so he went flashy.
So Sam Somperak is checked in. He is normally a starter, but he's still easing his way back in from injury. And Hanjay Tamba lost the handle in the paint. Up ahead, Huntley Hatfield back outside. Three-point shot, Springer misses. Catholic clears on the break. This is Somperak, body contact, not able to finish. And IMG quickly over into the front court. Nice bounce pass in the paint. One extra pass in the paint, and that's stolen by the Fighting Irish up ahead. Here's a slam opportunity, and it's there for Akeem Odusipe, the 6'9" senior forward, and Catholic's within 3.
Yeah, that was all started by Catholic executing defensively a 2-on-4 break. Hakeem and Tamba did a great job down there forcing that turnover when they didn't have the numbers.
You can see the athleticism of the bigs of Knoxville Catholic. Tamba and Odusipe, those are guys that Mike Hutchins, Catholic coach, says, hey, we'll let them guard guards on the perimeter, and you see them involved in this full court press.
Yeah, they move really well, and they're battling down there. This is the tallest, longest team in the nation they're playing against, and they are holding their own.
Looked like I don't know if it was a pass from Walker or not. He might have been looking for Zach Eady, the 7'3" Canadian that's checked into the game. You'll see him big number 33. He is a Purdue signee. Pretty much textbook of what Purdue brings with their bigs. Blue Kane, aggressive driving the lane, but has it stripped, and there's Eady with it off the foot of a Catholic player.
Good hustle.
Somperak diving on the Catholic logo at midcourt, and Edwards cashes in with the 3. But quickly on the break, that Springer with the bucket. Catholic didn't get back in transition in time, and IMG able to get the bucket back and regain the lead. After 1 quarter at Knoxville Catholic, it's IMG 14, Catholic 12. Back in a moment here from Catholic on 5-Star Preps.
Cabinets in need of an upgrade? Gray Hodges can help. For over 7 decades, Gray Hodges, your trusted leader in kitchen and bath cabinetry, has offered quality products like Craft-Made with the newest styles and trendiest trends. After you choose from over 100 Craft-Made cabinet styles and beautiful wood grain finishes, our design consultants will bring your ideas to life. Visit Gray Hodges today to see why Craft-Made is the perfect choice for your home. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
When you shop at Elliott's, your journey is our purpose.
Hampton Inn Cedar Bluff is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Our hotel offers spacious, non-smoking guest rooms with inviting, cozy beds. Enjoy the convenience of having free Wi-Fi, a mini fridge, and a microwave in your room next time you're in our area.
At South College, we're known for offering programs that are specialized and career-focused in business, health professions, education, legal fields, and engineering tech. We work to align you with careers that are in demand today, so your future can be exactly what you want it to be. Special opportunities exist through the Tennessee Promise, the Hope Scholarship, and the Yellow Ribbon Program. Isn't it time you knew more? South College, where dreams find direction.
Welcome back to 5-Star Prep's presentation of prep basketball. High-level, major, Power 5 conference talent on display in large amount here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Vince Ferrara, Ty Green on the call here on 5-Star Preps and all of their outlets on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter as well. Leading scorer for Catholic, B.J. Edwards. He has 2 threes in the game and 1 rebound, as well as the talented sophomore picked up an offer from Tennessee this week. Where's number 5 for Catholic in white? And he's opposed by Jaden Springer for IMG Academy in black, wearing number 11. He is a 5-star signee for the University of Tennessee. Springer in the post to Edie, the 7'3" Canadian center, and Morrell hits from 3. And that extends the lead for IMG Academy.
Yeah, and you'll live with that if you're Catholic. You got a good contest on a 3. Morrell can shoot. Just got to try to get out there. That's good defense.
Full court press here from IMG, and Sampra cannot connect with B.J. Edwards, and a turnover forced by that press.
Speed and length can bother you a little bit before you've gotten settled in, but Vince, I'm impressed with the Catholic underclassmen. They've done a phenomenal job against this talented team.
Eric Daly, number 3 in the game for IMG. Shot missed from the free throw line. Here's Somperak on the break. Pull it back out. Somperak at the free throw line. Pressured there by Daly. Finds Odusipe. Long on the shot. Cleared by the 7'3" Canadian center, Zach Edie. See the athleticism, length from IMG. Edie against Odusipe. Edie misses on the shot. Good physical defense by Odusipe, and the fans love it. 5-point lead for IMG over Catholic. Edwards into Tamba. Foul called on Zach Edie, the Purdue signee.
It's not every day you play against a 7'3" guy and the Catholic bigs are giving him all he wants, getting him in foul trouble.
Boy, you see how well coached Catholic is. They are committed to going inside. They are not fazed by the length, at least in their intent. Certainly impacting some shots. There's B.J. Edwards.
Good probe by B.J.
Somperak leaves it for Tombo, who has to chase it down in the corner. There's no shot clock here in the high school game. That's something that's been a topic of conversation, including Jaden Springer had tweeted out recently. There needs to be a shot clock in high school basketball. A long 3 from Patterson. Presley Patterson can hit the 3-point shot, but that was way downtown. 33% 3-point shooter is Patterson, and a foul on IMG, and it'll be Catholic's ball. On the inbounds, finds Odusipe, leaks out. Spin move, misses on the shot. Backside strip, and Somperak puts up the shot, and he gets fouled by Huntley Hatfield from IMG. Quick hands of B.J. Edwards on display there.
Yeah, BJ's playing hard. He's in passing lanes. He's getting tips. He's keeping balls alive. He's probing on those dribbles. I mean, these 2 guards for IMG, they eat people up, and BJ as a sophomore, he's handling it great.
Patterson missing on the free throw. A 70% free throw shooter is Presley Patterson. Offers from LaSalle in South Alabama for the 5'11" sophomore guard. He misses both freebies. Quickly up ahead is IMG. Nice dish by Daly in the lane, stripped.
Got him for a travel.
Yep, Lynn Kidd traveled, just checked into the game. He is a 4-star, uncommitted player, likely headed to Florida, many people think. Center forward, 6'10". Edwards. That's Patterson. Dribble. Now here's Edwards looking for his postman. He gets
way to turn it down.
Yep. Missed on the shot. Tamba. Good extra pass by the Catholic offense, and it turns into a triple from Sam Somperak for Catholic. And here comes the Fighting Irish within 2 at 17-15, and there's a turnover. The defense impacting both teams.
This atmosphere can sometimes force you to do something that you don't normally do. This is a big-time atmosphere. Some costly turnovers so far.
Tamba inside. Yep, post-to-post pass. Odusipe misses on the shot. That should be off of IMG. It is. As Jaden Springer, the Tennessee five-star signee, got his hand on it last. Another inbounds for Catholic, down to 17-15 here in the second quarter. Nearly stolen. Edwards drives the lane. Nice dish and a strip. And that's going to be a foul on Jairus Walker, the sophomore, one of the top players, another five-star for IMG Academy.
It's a big-time drive by BJ. Risky pass. IMG tries to bait you, but it worked out. BJ attacked off of it. Great pass.
And look at the form from Hanjay Tamba. What do you think of that? Basically,
I don't know if you teach somebody to have their toes pointing, in the opposite direction of the goal, but if it works for you, go for it.
Almost parallel to that free throw stripe. But he squares his shoulders up much as possible and hits both of them.
Smooth release.
We're tied at 17. Jesse Smithy, in his interview, we talked about it in the pregame and how much he's improved his game. Still has a long way to go with all the upside potential he has. Springer with a pull-up, good. Jaden Springer.
Jaden has such good pace when he gets in that lane. He doesn't panic. He waits, finds his window, and goes up.
Again, feeding the post. This is Tamba, missed on the shot. And quickly up ahead. Alley-oop, a little high on the pass from Huntley Hartfield. And here's Catholic on the break, and Edwards can't finish, but Catholic headed back to the line. Chance to tie the ball game up once again.
Vince, what I see IMG doing when Catholic shoots, they send two guys towards their basket, so they're getting some runouts. That's going to be an area that Catholic needs to adjust to. IMG knows they can do that because they have the length to rebound. They can send guys on home run plays. And Oak Hill did that to us at Bearden in 09 and 11. They'd send two guys back, get a lot of run out. So that's going to be something Catholic has to be mindful of.
Edwards on the second free throw, good. We're tied at 19. Edwards, 67% free throw shooter, 19 points, 7 rebound average for Edwards on the season. And offensive foul on IMG. Catholic with an opportunity to take the lead here in second quarter. Are you surprised at all how this game has started, Ty?
Well, I'm really impressed by these young kids for Catholic. You don't know how sophomores are going to respond in this environment, but they're playing great. And if they can avoid turnovers and keep attacking the rim like that, they're going to be in a good spot. There's the run out, Vince.
Yeah, Odusipe not able to convert inside, and a little alley-oop, and then slammed down by Musa Diabate. A lot of offers for that kid, including in the Southeastern Conference and the SEC. And IMG back on top. Looked like for a minute there was one too many passes inside. Yeah. Here's Blue Kane slicing through traffic. BJ Edwards defended there by Chikara Tanaka was in the game for the first time, and that's, I think, off of Springer once again. It'll be another inbounds for Catholic. So a first look at Chikara Tanaka, a 6'1" junior point guard, 2 points, 1 rebound per game from Japan. And here's IMG again on the break. They want to get up the floor and get a shot. A nice little dish at the hip, finished by Diabate. And now IMG's extended the lead to 4.
Looks like they're continuing to go into the post, playing off of BJ and these post players.
Loose ball cleaned up by Akeem Odusipe after that went through the hands of Hanjay Tamba. And Catholic back within 2 as we're in the final 3 minutes of the second quarter in the first half. Three-pointer is good from the near corner by 6'7" forward Eric Daly for IMG. And that makes it a 5-point lead for IMG Academy.
And that's just a great shot. He hit a contested three over 6'9". Akeem for Catholic. That's a tough shot.
Shot over Lynn Kidd, and Kidd gets the rebound. Catholic still committed to play inside out, whereas IMG wanted to get up the floor. Jaden Springer now. Ball signee gets past Kane. Jump step, nice dish, another inside dish, and that's put in by Diabate, who's having a nice first half here at Catholic.
So Jaden's focus right now is to get into the center of that 2-3 zone. He's doing a really good job of it. It's breaking down the Catholic defense.
Edwards pulls up. Fans loved it as Tanaka went stumbling back, but the shot didn't fall, and there's Springer through traffic and finishes. Impressive. Jaden Springer for IMG, and just like that, biggest lead of the game for IMG Academy, or for either team, 9 points at 30-21. Edwards, far wing, no good on the three attempt.
The run out.
Quickly, a run out. Here's a layup by Tanaka, and a timeout called by Mike Hutchins and Catholic. IMG on a run, 32-21 lead over Catholic late in the first half. We'll take a break and be back here at Knoxville Catholic on 5 Star Preps.
I think it's great. I mean, I love worshiping and learning about God and learning better ways to be a man of God.
There's no way that you can come here and your relationship with Jesus not get stronger. It's just so powerful. The Holy Spirit is just so powerful at this camp.
I just feel like this is a lot more than just like people coming together and having fun. Like, it just helps people grow towards Christ.
Minute 17 left to go in the first half. Knoxville Catholic going to need a run here late in the first half after IMG Academy 32-21 lead over Catholic. BJ Edwards picked up a Tennessee offer with the ball. Ball inside. Stripped by Morrell, and it'll be Catholic ball once again. See the quick hands from both of these teams.
Yeah, very quick, a lot of length on the court.
Edwards one-handed inside.
Got to be careful with that.
The inbounds. Here's Patterson.
Catholic's coming out aggressive.
Long, and Springer gets the board, and there'll be a foul in the backcourt by Akeem Odusipe, the senior forward for Knoxville Catholic, averaging a double-double. He picks up the foul. 11-point lead now for IMG Academy. Final minute of the first half. This is looking so good for Catholic. Toe-to-toe with them, but that late run here in the last couple of minutes has gotten IMG that separation that many expected.
When teams this talented, Vince, go on runs, it's really hard to rein them in. So let's hope, Catholic's going to try to close this half strong, get a little momentum going into the locker room.
Springer into the corner. Here's Morrell, long on the three. Loose ball picked up by Diabate, and he has fouled, and he comes up limping. Actually, no. So they're going to call a alternate possession. So
see if Catholic holds for the last shot or if they're going to be aggressive.
Kane traveled. Yep. Took those steps before his drive. A little error there by Kane, and now we'll see if IMG holds for the final shot of the first half.
Good hustle.
And
good hustle.
Wow, how about that? Springer was waiting on the ball, and Patterson showing some speed to get there. Jaden Springer, 6 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. I mean, that, even though it's not massive numbers, that kind of shows you his all-around game.
Yeah, Jaden's not going to force it. He's going to take what the defense gives him, but what makes him a really good point guard.
And there's a turnover. Blue Kane to Edwards. Nice dish to Kane, put in good. Final 10 seconds of the half. Morrell finds Jaden Springer in the corner, and the three is off the money. There was contact there. I think he tried to draw the foul, did he?
Yep. They're giving it to him, Vince.
Wow.
I think Catholic's wanting a leg kick out right there.
Kind of looked like it. Maybe we can get a look at that. Jaden. I thought the contact was a little bit afterwards. Look at it here. No, that's the turnover from before.
It's great hands by BJ to catch that ball and then a great pass.
We can get a look at that three. Don't have it. So a second left in the half, and Jaden Springer, the 5-star Tennessee signee, will go to the line. And Catholic, you want to clear this board here. Springer cannot cash in. Trying to extend the lead back into double digits for IMG. First free throw is good. Jaden Springer averages 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists per game, 80% free throw shooter, and averages 26 minutes. I'm not sure if he's been off the floor in the first half. If he has, it's been for a brief moment or blow. And the first 2 of the 3 free throws on the foul and the 3-point shot in for Springer. And Jaden Springer cashes in on all 3. And length of the court. Oh, back rim. Goodness, I think that would have counted. Did he get that offense out?
Yeah, that was going to be good.
Wow.
Heck of an arm.
But we're at the half. A late run by IMG Academy has gotten separation over Catholic. We're at the half. It's IMG Academy 35, Catholic 23. We'll take a break. We'll have some first half stats for you and get you ready for our second half. Lots of Power 5 conference and Division I talent, current signees, future signees on display here at Knoxville Catholic. Our presentation of prep basketball with IMG and Catholic continues here at the half from Knoxville, presented by 5-Star Prep. Stay with us.
Cooper Container, your corrugated packaging specialist for the East Tennessee area. Proud sponsor of high school sports in the 5-Star Preps coverage area.
PhysioLab is a physical therapy clinic that emphasizes a higher level of personalized care by maximizing one-on-one time between the therapist and our patients. We seek to go above and beyond for our patients to give them the best possible care in their recovery. You can visit us online at physiolabpt.com or give us a call at 865-382-0860 for more information.
Taking the elevator, going up. I got a lot of ground to cover, and I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top, keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. The good life.
Are your cabinets in need of an upgrade? Gray Hodges can help. For over 7 decades, Gray Hodges, your trusted leader in kitchen and bath cabinetry, has offered quality products like Craft-Made with the newest styles and trendiest trends. After you choose from over 100 Craft-Made cabinet styles and beautiful wood grain finishes, our design consultants will bring your ideas to life. Visit Gray Hodges today to see why Craft-Made is the perfect choice for your home. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
When you shop at Elliott's, your journey is our purpose.
Hampton Inn Cedar Bluff is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Our hotel offers spacious, non-smoking guest rooms with inviting, cozy beds. Enjoy the convenience of having free Wi-Fi, a mini fridge, and a microwave in your room next time you're in our area.
At South College, we're known for offering programs that are specialized and career-focused in business, health professions, education, legal fields, and engineering tech. We work to align you with careers that are in demand today, so your future can be exactly what you want it to be. Special opportunities exist through the Tennessee Promise, the Hope Scholarship, and the Yellow Ribbon Program. Isn't it time you knew more? South College, where dreams find direction.
I think every year I've tried to work even harder to be a better athlete, a better quarterback, to be in better shape than I was the year before. A different style of training, it's high energy, high intensity. Now I wish when I was 14 years old that I had a place like this to train. I'm kind of envious of the kids today that have the opportunity to train at a place like this and see the kind of coaching, because it can just make you quicker, faster, stronger, and a better athlete.
Cabinets in need of an upgrade? Gray Hodges can help. For over 7 decades, Gray Hodges, your trusted leader in kitchen and bath cabinetry, has offered quality products like Craft-Made with the newest styles and trendiest trends. After you choose from over 100 Craft-Made cabinet styles and beautiful wood grain finishes, our design consultants will bring your ideas to life. Visit Gray Hodges today to see why Craft-Made is the perfect choice for your home. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
When you shop at Elliott's, your journey is our purpose.
Hampton Inn Cedar Bluff is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Our hotel offers spacious, non-smoking guest rooms with inviting, cozy beds. Enjoy the convenience of having free Wi-Fi, a mini fridge, and a microwave in your room next time you're in our area.
Welcome back to Knoxville Catholic High School. I'm Vince Ferrara alongside Ty Green, the former Bearden Star, USC Upstate Spartan, and NBA G Leaguer as well, here on 5-Star Preps. Excited to bring you this showcase basketball game that means a lot to both programs, and I'd say especially for Catholic. Ty, you played in games like this when you're at Bearden against Oak Hill Academy. What are those kids thinking about? They're trailing right now at the half, 35-23 at Catholic. You have all that elite 5-star talent coming in. What is running through those kids' minds with this elite talent on the other side?
Well, one, you're kind of a little bit shocked at the length and the speed.
Right.
But once you settle in, it's just a basketball game. You do have adjustments that you make. That they're talking about in the locker room. Got to be a little stronger with the ball. Got to address the runouts that IMG's getting. But playing in these games is huge for your season. At Bearden we played Oak Hill twice, and really helps you for your season. But it also kind of gives you lifelong memories. I mean, some of these guys for IMG will play in the NBA, and certainly at the Power 5 level. So, great experience for Catholic. They've handled themselves nicely, but. IMG, my goodness, the talent and the athleticism. Jaden Springer, getting to the rim whenever he wants, dunks, alley-oops, it's impressive.
What did you see specifically from the 5-star balls signing Jaden Springer in the first half?
Catholic threw a 2-3 zone, and Jaden knew exactly where to go. He knew to get to the middle, and he did that pretty consistently. He's going to be a point guard at Tennessee. He was hitting his teammates, setting them up perfectly, and that's what Rick Barnes wants to see. So, Jaden, he's a very heady player, and he showed very nicely.
Jaden Springer, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal in the first half, leading the way. Also for IMG Academy, Musa Diabate, 12 points, 3 rebounds in that first half. Leading the way for Catholic was B.J. Edwards, who picked up a Tennessee offer this week. 8 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist, but so much responsibility in terms of ball handling, and then all the pressure on him defensively with what IMG Academy brings to the table in Springer, Morrell, and those guys.
Yeah, IMG's throwing 2 Bulldog defenders at BJ as just a sophomore. Morrell and Springer, both those guys get after it. And BJ's been a stud today. There's no other way to say it. He's defensively, he's getting in passing lanes, he's getting his hand on balls, he's in control offensively, going strong to the rim, really good pace. So BJ's opening a lot of eyes around the country because this matchup for him has been targeted with college coaches, and I know that Rick Barnes and that staff are going to watch this tape. And he's been offered, but I would say the full court press goes on BJ once this film gets out.
Yeah, it's interesting. IMG Academy gets challenged all the time. They've been playing in all the elite tournaments around the country. So a lot of their guys have already been exposed to quality competition. There's certainly quality competition at Catholic as well. But Catholic, even though they played a challenging schedule, maybe haven't seen the depth of talent on one squad. So maybe there's a little bit more upside in terms of guys with college potential to make an impression for Catholic, even more so than maybe IMG, right?
These college coaches, they know IMG.
Yeah.
College coaches filter in through their practices and workouts every week, much less their games. This is a great opportunity for the Catholic kids to be seen and really just showcase themselves, and they've done so nicely. I even think of the freshman, Blue Kane. Imagine being a freshman, Vince.
Yeah.
I was playing on the JV team at Bearden, and Blue Kane's going up against a 5-star point guard who most people view as the biggest competitor in the high school basketball scene in Jaden Springer.
So IMG Academy leading at Catholic 35-23 at the half. Vince Ferrara, Ty Green here on 5-Star Preps. Thanks so much for watching tonight and here this afternoon. And, we've talked about the talent for IMG Academy, the depth of talent. Here's a little bit of an example of where some of these kids are headed. Matthew Morrell, an Ole Miss signee. Mark Williams, a Duke signee. Lynn Kidd headed to a Power 5 school, likely Florida. Musa Diabate, he's a number 8 player in the 2021 class according to ESPN's 60. Then you got Jaden Springer, the 5-star signee in Tennessee, the number 17 player in the country, recently named to the McDonald's All-American team and named recently to the 25-man Naismith midseason team. We're underway here in the third quarter. Knoxville Catholic 35-23. IMG in black with the lead. Catholic in white with the green trim, and then a foul on the pass inside by Jaden Springer, a looping pass looking for Jairus Walker, who gets the start.
Yeah, good hands by Presley Patterson. He actually got a piece of that ball, which prevented the alley-oop.
Patterson just goes 5'11", the sophomore, with a couple of D1 offers, and there's a loose ball. Here's Kane on the break. He's got Patterson at his hip. Kane's going to go to the rim and finish. Good start for Catholic here in the second half.
There's the freshman.
Yep. He just, with his highlight reel dunks, he had one on SportsCenter earlier this week where he went windmill dunk almost behind him and ended up finishing, no fear. Inside, Diabate can't finish, but he is fouled by Hanjay Tamba, the 6'11 sophomore for Catholic.
It's a good duck in by IMG right there, good physical.
So Musa Diabate, 6'10 junior power forward. One of the top players in the 2021 class. 66% free throw shooter. 12 points, 5 rebounds a game, couple of assists.
They got great length, Vince, but these guys can shoot. They got really soft touch, great release. It's impressive when you see 6'10", 6'11" shoot this way.
12-point lead for IMG Academy. And here's Patterson for 3 from the near wing. Rebounded inside, that is Akeem Odusipe. 5'9" senior freshman with the bucket. And they're back to a 10-point deficit for Catholic.
Catholic staying with the zone, coming out in the second half. Going to try to force some jump shots.
Springer.
And now good rebound.
Good on the 3 rebound, but a foul called inside, and this will go Catholic's way.
And Vince, you know, Jaden is a solid three-point shooter right now. I've seen him play 3 or 4 games this year. It's not totally his game yet. He's got the form, he's got the confidence, and that is an area that his game will grow.
Catholic trying to get it into single digits here, early third quarter.
Jaden matched up with Blue. It's a good matchup to watch.
Feed the post again to Akeem. Backing in.
Great
his
move.
Man. Nice.
That's textbook by Hakeem right there. Grant Williams-esque.
On Mark Williams for IMG Academy, 8-point game. Catholic played last night. Got a win in Chattanooga while IMG Academy played a couple days ago. There's an alley-oop and the Duke signee, Mark Williams with the slam. 7'1" senior, averaging 9.7 rebounds a game.
Way to get it to the middle. Good finish. Good finish by Hakeem right there, going up over 6'11".
IMG with some full-court press from Catholic. Kick ball.
And that's a small play that doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but that was about to be a 2-on-1 dunk by Tamba, preventing that with the little soccer kick.
Here's Springer.
See how he gets, wow.
Oh, swatted away, but picked up by Jairus
throw
Walker.
it to the ref.
And that is a turnover. Blue Kane, errant on that pass.
I did that one time in my career, Vince, and I saved it for the Atlantic Sun championship game on ESPN to do it. So I've been there, Matthew Morrell. I've been there.
Just so everyone can see it. And we got to talk about what you're up to these days, Ty. We'll do that when we get an opportunity here in the second half. Right now, 8-point game. Drive by Edwards, cannot finish. Put back good by Edwards in traffic. And one opportunity for the talented sophomore for the Fighting Irish.
That's impressive. Vince, it doesn't show up as much on TV, but these guys, we're talking about 7-footers, 6'11", and BJ as a sophomore point guard is going down there, putting his shoulder in their chest, battling, gets the and one.
Chance to cut the IMG lead to 5. Edwards. All nylon on the free throw. 5-point game. Springer knocked down, gets back up. They'll reset the offense. Big battle inside with all the size between these two.
Good probe
teams.
by Jaden.
Yep.
That's nice. Steve Nash probe right there to the baseline. Little left-handed dump-off pass. Great player.
Diabate finishes. Blue Kane near wing.
Good, strong post up by Tamba right there over the shoulder. Got it.
Nice by Tamba. 2 very active posts for Catholic. And it's back to a 5-point game. Knocked away, but you're going to get a foul call, I believe, on Akeem Odusipe.
Springer's eyes are going to light up when a post player gets on him in the half court. Good attack, the hip, drew the foul. It's going.
Pump fake by Morrell.
And that's his game.
Yep.
He'll shoot it from deep. Catholic knew it.
Nice cleanup by Jairus Walker.
But that's a good defensive possession if you're Catholic. I mean, these guys are going to get some offensive boards. Caused the pump fake, got him off rhythm. You know, that you'll live with that if you're Catholic.
4 minutes left here in this third quarter, 7-point game. Edwards.
Another strong post up.
Yep, post-to-post pass, and that's Akeem once again. Misses on the shot.
Look at Catholic battling.
That's Blue Kane.
Oh, you got to get back.
Here's IMG
Good
on
job
the
by
break.
Presley Patterson. Nice.
The hustle full court from Patterson. You may not think he's as fast as he is, but, man, he covers a lot of ground quickly.
Good player for a sophomore.
They'll come out. Sam Somperat will check in. So they have both Kane and Somperat in the backcourt at the same time, along with Edwards. Drive. Nowhere to go for Matthew Morrell. And here comes Somperat. Quickly in the post, but mishandled. And Catholic missed opportunity there to cut into that 7-point deficit.
Matthew Morrell, one of the most explosive guards in the country. You know, he is a highlight waiting to happen, and Akeem just met him at the rim for the block. It's an impressive play. Blue Kane getting after him.
Yep, so it's Morrell handling the ball with Springer off the ball right now for IMG. Tennessee signee, of course, there in 11 with the basketball, one-on-one with Edwards. Spin move, this is Kidd, misses, back rim, cleared by Odusipe. 7-point game. IMG, one of the most talented teams in the country, defending national champions. All loose.
You got to be careful in that corner. Yeah, that was a good matchup right there, Vince, with Jordan Huntley Hatfield, a guy that Rick Barnes would love to have. Tennessee's recruiting very hard as just a sophomore, one of the top 10 players in the country. That was a good matchup right there between him and BJ. 2 sophomores with Tennessee offers.
Yeah, and Huntley Hatfield, much like Matthew Morrell, 2 kids from the state of Tennessee at IMG Academy, cleaned up there on the glass by Ajay Tamba. And Springer didn't have the numbers, so he pulls it up, and he's trapped near side. Can Springer get out of it? He throws it up near the rim off the glass, and here comes Catholic on the break. It's Somperak to Kane. Draws contact and will get fouled and head to the line. So a chance to cut this as close as we've been since late in that second quarter to under 5 points, maybe as low as 3 here for Catholic.
What I always look for in potential upset matchups is if the underdog hangs around long enough to have the favorite kind of start looking around with wide eyes, this thing can really get interesting. All the pressure goes squarely on IMG.
Blue Kane, very surprising, his free throw percentage. 49% entering the game, but he drops both of those free throws, and he'll come out of the game as Patterson checks back in for Catholic. We got a 3-point game with 2:29 left to go in the third quarter, 43-40. IMG on top here at Knoxville Catholic on 5-Star Preps. Vince Farrar, Ty Green on the call in this showcase game. Another kick ball by Odusipe.
And again, they don't show up in the stat sheet, but it's very important to get those kicks. It's how you prevent losing numbers.
Walker with the drive, pull up, left wing, and then a foul called on Kidd for IMG, who reeled in the board, but maybe called over the back perhaps. And now a chance to get within 1 or tie the game for Catholic against this talented IMG Academy group.
And IMG's playing into Catholic's hands when they shoot contested pull-up jump shots. That is exactly what Catholic wants.
See if they go inside out again. 3-point shot swatted away by Walker. Woo!
Yeah.
Goodness.
And Presley will learn, you know, that's a 6'11" out there. It's a little bit different. But stay aggressive.
2 minutes left in this third quarter. 43-40 IMG Academy. And ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Catholic's ball.
6'11" got him again. You know, Presley had the ball over his head, Vince. He got a fake low to go high to get that pass off. You got to get that defender's hands, you know, active. So, and again, just a sophomore, these guys will learn that. This is why playing these teams is such a great experience.
And Patterson, BJ Edwards. Traffic around a screen, pulls up after the cross. Hits the 3, and he's fouled. A chance to put Catholic on top. We will take a look at that as the crowd erupts, whether they're wearing Tennessee orange or not. That's a kid that picked up a Tennessee offer this week. There's the 3, and then the foul on the drive-by. Wow.
Really created separation with that crossover. Put him on his highlight tape, finished the shot, got fouled. See if he can finish the 4-point play. Missed it.
Oh.
Tie game.
Wow, what an opportunity, but game is tied. Here's Walker into Springer, back to Walker.
Good hustle.
Didn't see his man, no help in communication, and stripped from behind. And now Catholic a chance once again to take the lead. Inside, basket, and the foul. Catholic has come alive here late in this third quarter. The Fighting Irish leading IMG Academy by 2, and a chance for an and one at the line. Hanjay Tamba with the bucket. Tamba misses a free throw. Another opportunity for Catholic at the free throw line. And you see Tanaka spin move in the open court, gets it to Springer in the corner. See if Springer can get him into a good shot here for IMG. Down 2. Springer will take a 3, far wing, front rim cleared by Patterson.
And Vince, in the games that I've watched this year where IMG gets down, they typically go to Jaden, and he goes to work and puts them on their back. That's who you got to watch if you're Catholic.
A 3-point shot, no good. Not sure if you want your post shooting threes. And Odusipe has not hit a 3-pointer this year. Not sure that's what Catholic wanted on offense that time. And quick hands again. Here's Patterson on the break, looking for Edwards instead. It's Somperak on the drive, pulls up, contact, and they're going to call a charge on Sam Somperak, the junior guard. For Catholic fans, don't like it.
Yeah, Vince, Tanaka beat him to the spot. Sam lower, kind of got the shoulder into him. It's going to be a charge.
2-point lead for Knoxville Catholic here in the final minute of the third quarter. The talented IMG Academy in Knoxville. Jaden Springer, nice dish. Contact and a foul on Catholic. Both bigs there trying to contest the shot of Duke signing Mark Williams, a 7-footer. And a foul, I think, maybe on Tamba. Yep.
Springer with the hard drive, drew 2 bodies, kicked it off to his post player, got a great look. He's an impressive player, Vince. He's going to put his head down. He is tough driving. He's very physical. Look at the shoulders on him. He's just – fans in Knoxville are going to really enjoy watching him. Hopefully we get him for more than 1 year, but he is one-and-done level talent.
Mark Williams at the line, the Duke signee, 7'1" senior. Good on the first free throw. Now a 1-point game here late in this third quarter. Odusipe checked out. Luke Kane back in for Catholic. Tie game after the 2 free throws for Mark Williams. Remember, Catholic missed a couple of and one opportunities at the free throw line to add to their point total.
Catholic holding for 1 shot. I would keep it in BJ's hands. He's got a matchup here with a 7-1.
And a foul out on the perimeter. No, he stepped out of bounds. Yep. Wow, and that'll give IMG an opportunity to maybe get the final shot here in this quarter. Well, they didn't keep it in the hands of BJ.
I would have. You know, it's a 7-1 guy on BJ. I think that was a good matchup. But
Springer. There's Tanaka. Get it to Springer. May take the final shot. Dish inside. Oh, what a dunk. Goodness. And that puts IMG on top. Mark Williams. Basically a reverse dunk standing under the rim. We'll take a replay look at it here. Another good dish.
Yeah. And that's what he's good at. Hard penetration, draw 2, kickoff for the dunk.
End of the third quarter. We're headed to the fourth. An exciting game here in Knoxville. It's IMG Academy 47, Knoxville Catholic 45. You're watching 5-Star Preps.
At South College, we're known for offering programs that are specialized and career-focused in business, health professions, education, legal fields, and engineering tech. We work to align you with careers that are in demand today, so your future can be exactly what you want it to be. Special opportunities exist through the Tennessee Promise, the Hope Scholarship, and the Yellow Ribbon Program. Isn't it time you knew more? South College, where dreams find direction.
When you shop at Elliott's, your journey is our purpose.
Welcome back to Knoxville Catholic. Vince Ferrara, Ty Green here on 5 Star Preps. Excited to bring you this presentation of high-level prep basketball. IMG Academy with all kinds of big-time talent headed to Division I in the Power 5 conferences, including 5-star Tennessee signee Jaden Springer, wearing number 11 in black. B.J. Edwards, offered by Tennessee, 5 in white.
It's great defense by Springer. Didn't use his hands. Chested the defender up. Great defender.
That is his game. He is a big-time defender, complete guard. And this is Tom, but can't get the shot off on the double team. Edwards go baseline and then dribble his way out. And he'll pull up near side, no good. Loose ball, and IMG with it with a 2-point lead.
Catholic's going to have to dig deep, Vince, with them playing a tough game last night, having to turn around.
Another dunk by Mark Williams. Goodness, 7-1.
It's impressive
Senior
length.
center.
Impressive length for the Duke signee.
Yep. Big time. Diabate, the leading scorer for IMG with 16 points, 3 rebounds. And there's a turnover. And there's another finish, this time by Diabate, who adds to his point total at 18. And a quick run by IMG Academy, 51-45. Timeout called by Catholic. We'll take a break as well. Be back here at Knoxville Catholic on 5 Star Preps.
I'm taking the elevator, going up. I got a lot of ground to cover, and I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top, keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. The good life.
PhysioLab is a physical therapy clinic that emphasizes a higher level of personalized care by maximizing one-on-one time between the therapist and our patients. We seek to go above and beyond for our patients to give them the best possible care in their recovery. You can visit us online at physiolabpt.com or give us a call at 865-382-0860 for more information.
Back here at Knoxville Catholic, it is IMG Academy with a 6-point lead over Catholic, 51-45 on 5 Star Preps. Thanks so much for watching with all of this elite talent, college talent on display, including Jaden Springer, the 5-star Tennessee signee, and we got Duke signees, Ole Miss signees, big-time talent. And then B.J. Edwards, who has the ball in number 5 in white, driving to the lane, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Odusipe. That'll be the 6th foul, I believe, of the half on Catholic. We'll take a look at the replay here. Edwards on the drive, the dish. What do you think, Ty?
It's a bang-bang. It's going to be 50-50. Just depends on the referee.
So
it's a big foul, Vince. That's Akeem's 4th.
Yep.
Catholic's going to have to battle down here. Tomba, as the sophomore, is really going to have to rebound for him.
So that means a little smaller lineup. As B.J. Edwards now defending in that zone in the post. Nice drive and reverse layup by Jaden Springer. Goodness.
That's special. That's over a 6'11" post player. That is a tough drive. B.J. coming right back.
Wow, that was close to a goaltend, but didn't call it. Clear block. And here's a run out. It's Springer over Somperait, and Somperait able to affect the shot, but Springer picks up, and he cannot finish on the putback. And here's Blue Kane for Catholic. Driving another block. Goodness, Mark Williams cleaning the glass for IMG Academy. Fans upset.
Most recruiting analysts consider Mark Williams the best shot blocker in the country, and he's shown that today. 7'1" with incredible wingspan.
Only averages 18 minutes per game. We were talking about it earlier. It's amazing. With all the talent, a lot of these guys don't get big time.
Got it.
Edwards, big 3 from the far wing. And And that cuts in the lead back to a 5-point game. Springer sees room and a nice dish once again. Goodness. And Williams with another slam as Williams, the Duke signing, making his presence felt here in this second half in the fourth quarter.
Great pass by BJ.
Sam Somparak long on the three. Patterson couldn't control, and that will be a goaltend on Williams. Don't forget our post-game show coming up. We're hoping to catch up with Tennessee five-star signee Jaden Springer in the post-game. We're going to do our best to track him down, so you don't want to go anywhere, as we will hope to talk to the Vol signee Jaden Springer in our post-game. Plus, there's voting on Twitter at 5-Star Preps for our player of the game presented by Raymond James. So you can go to Twitter and vote for who you think should be the player of the game here in this ball game. A 5-point lead for IMG Academy, 55-50. They're in the fourth quarter. Diabate in the front court, but he traveled. Yep, drug that right foot.
Vince, something to watch. It looks like BJ Edwards for Catholic is experiencing some cramps. Again, they played last night. He's brushing the sub off, not having it, but he's hurting a little bit right now. He's going to tough it out.
Got Jarris Walker on him right now. It's big time length.
Good post up by Tamba.
Tamba alone in the post with Odusipe on the bench with 4 fouls. Look to see when Mike Hutchins will go back to him. Edwards with a crossover. Drive baseline in traffic, cannot finish. Tip back, no good. Loose ball. Patterson had it for a second, ball still loose. And it's Edwards who tracks it down, tries to spin baseline, but blocked there by Diabate. Here's a three, no good by Somparak.
Look at BJ just battling.
Wow, the hustle. Edwards.
Good pass.
Pass into the corner. King for three. Blue King, the freshman for Knoxville Catholic, trains the three from the corner. And it's a 2-point game, and we got a timeout. Edwards really struggling, I think, with those cramps. Take a look at the three once again by Blue King. Maybe they're saying that's a 2? Yeah, so a 2-pointer from Blue King, not a 3.
Really?
So 55-52. He might have, that right foot may have stepped on the line. It's hard to tell from that far away, but they ruled it right now a 2, so it's 55-52. IMG Academy leading Catholic, but that has gotten the crowd. Look at everybody standing up here in Knoxville Catholic, home of the Fighting Irish. What an atmosphere to begin with. And there you go. Cameras or not, we're standing up. I don't care if there's a camera behind me. Hey, but what an atmosphere. And they're going to need B.J. Edwards to fight through those cramps. Will Catholic. Got a lot Tennessee Orange in the house today as well.
I think it's going to be the Jaden Springer show down the stretch. That's been IMG's kind of go-to this entire year. They put it in Jaden's hands, let him go to work. It's going to be interesting to see how Coach Hutchins, how quickly he goes back to Akeem on the bench with 4 right now.
Yep,
Something to watch.
I was just wondering that. And here's Springer in the front court looking inside. This is Diabate backside to Williams. Man, post to post, passing on display for both teams in this game. 5-point lead for IMG Academy. Approaching the 4-minute mark left in this fourth quarter. Edwards drives past his man. Off the glass, cannot finish. Cleared by IMG.
Referees are really letting them play. There was a lot of contact on that drive. But it's been consistent. It's all you can ask for as a player.
Springer off the ball right now. Diabate sees a lane to drive, has it knocked away, and it stays with IMG. Fans don't like it. Tough to tell on the quick strip. Wide open in the corners, Morrell breakdown defensively for Catholic, and it leads to a huge 3 for IMG, and it's a 7-point lead for IMG Academy. Check that, an 8-point lead, 60-52.
Yeah, Catholic just didn't get matched up coming out of that inbounds.
And then a turnover. Actually, no. Yeah, it will be a turnover. Right? Catholic thought it was off of IMG, but it was not. So an 8-point lead for IMG and a chance to stretch it just like they did at the end of the first half. We'll run from IMG, getting separation. Diabate to Springer. Takes advantage.
It's going to be offensive.
Yep. Lower the shoulder. They will call the offensive foul. He saw the size advantage, did the 6'5" senior guard Jaden Springer against the 5'11" defender, 6-foot defender Sam Somperak, but still lowered the shoulder. And a break for Catholic. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the game. 7th foul on IMG. This is B.J. Edwards' time.
Checking in with Jarris Walker, 6'7", really physical, athletic.
And there's a foul on Morrell, I believe.
Catholic's going to have an opportunity with some free throws to get back into it here. Got to really focus up, knock them down again. Vince, they played last night, so they are battling right now. They're feeling it. Big free throws coming up.
The 19th game of the year. Sam Somperak's first free throw, no good, and rebounded by IMG. Huge misses again at the line for Catholic.
Good hands by Blue Cane.
Yep. So an 8-point lead. Time running out for Catholic. 2:41. Again, our post game. We will name our player of the game, presented by Raymond James. You can vote on Twitter at 5-Star Preps. And then also we're hoping to catch up with Tennessee 5-star signee Jaden Springer, who has had a nice game. What have you seen from Jaden, even in the second half, with some tough competition against Catholic?
Well, his passing ability. I mean, he is a true point guard. His passing ability and his physicality. Jaden gets where he wants to on the court. That's what the point guards do. So Rick Barnes is going to be able to just mold the offense with Jaden to exactly how he wants it. Just the physicality and the passing ability. We talked about his shooting. It's solid right now. It will come as he gets older. And Rick Barnes is a great shooting coach. So right now, the physicality and the passing ability is so impressive.
One of the things that IMG Academy head coach Sean McAloon told me this week is how well UT recruited Jaden Springer. He said that they recruited him early as a sophomore. They showed him early that they believed in him as a player. And a lot of schools came on a little bit later on Jaden Springer, but they believed in him early, identified him early, and they recruited all levels. They recruited the kid, the family, the school, and with the coaches. And that's just perfection there. It's paid off.
A great pass.
Another elite pass. And it's out to a 10-point lead for IMG Academy.
Yeah, Vince, if you're going to land those 5 stars, if you are Tennessee, you have to recruit the whole family, friends, coaches, everybody.
Neighbors.
Yep. Dog. Good post up by Tamba. He's going to have an opportunity to go to the line to knock some free throws down. Got a 1-and-1. These are big right here for Catholic.
Can't afford to miss him at this point. And so how quickly do we get Odusipe back in the game? Tom only a 37% free throw shooter. I think he hit 2 earlier in the game. And front rim and rebounded by Diabate, a talented player from France for IMG.
I think you see a little bit of the legs right now for Catholic. It's a tough turnaround to play last night and again early afternoon.
Nice job getting in the middle of that zone for Catholic.
And they're face guarding Jaden Springer right now in this zone. They do not want to let him get the ball.
Nice to have length to be able to get the ball when you're denied on the perimeter.
Yep.
Walker looking inside, nowhere to go. And IMG can just run clock here with no shot clock. Minute 38 and counting. No rush. Now they get it into the hands of Jaden Springer. They'll go up against B.J. Edwards.
Look at the crossover.
Yeah. And that's Morrell, corner 3, no good. And Springer with a rebound, and he's fouled. Wow.
Strong kid.
Man. Just a complete game for Jaden Springer, number 11, in black for IMG Academy. Springer, a 1-and-1.
You talk about somebody so comfortable at the line late in the game. This is Jaden Springer, ultimate competitor. Give me the ball, get out of the way. I want to shoot the 1-and-1s at the end of the game, and he comes up and knocks them both down.
Pure, confident, 12-point lead. Minute 20 left. Springer, a McDonald's All-American. Edwards has a shot blocked by Walker, and now Walker on the run out. And we'll see a dunk, can we do, from Walker. 14-point lead, and IMG has iced this one.
The length, that's the common theme. The length, BJ thought he had it, made a solid move. When you're shooting that ball, you say, there's no way this guy can get it. And sure enough, gets a hand on it.
Length and athleticism at all positions.
Everywhere. You're in a good spot when your shortest guy on your roster is 6'4".
I mentioned this in the pregame. IMG has 7 players 6'7" or taller. The University of Tennessee has 6, including a walk-on.
They are truly like an NBA, D-League, NBA type team with their length and their size.
Very impressive, and really Catholic went toe-to-toe with IMG for a good part of the game. It's just the end of halves, and maybe to that fatigue that you talked about with Catholic having played last night down in Chattanooga.
Yeah, and that shows up in the fourth quarter. You're kind of running on adrenaline early. It kind of catches up just a little bit. But, Catholic played their tails off. They gave them all they wanted. Many teams in the country get a little showtime by Jaden right here. Don't foul him.
Oh, he goes off the glass from Morrell.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the showtime. He delivered it there. 16-point lead. Boy, this escalated quickly.
Yeah, and Vince, it might end up being 16, 18 points, but it was a lot closer than that.
Yeah.
Catholic, they played their tails off. IMG has played ranked teams nationally that have not fared as well as Catholic did. And again, got to give Catholic props coming off of a tough game against a good Baylor team last night. Not yesterday at 1 o'clock. We're talking about last night. So really tip of the cap. This is a young Catholic team. They'll be better for this.
IMG had a game 2 days ago, so an extra day's rest. They won at Booker 74-48. Prior to that, second loss to Montverde Academy for IMG Academy. And they had a common opponent in Gonzaga.
Catholic's still playing hard.
And that's picked off by Morrell, and Patterson is down. And, another dunk attempt by Williams. Couldn't connect. Jacked up 3 by Morrell at the buzzer, and that will make the final score look a little bit different from what we saw in terms of the game. IMG Academy comes to Knoxville and defeats Knoxville Catholic 71-53. Stay with us. Again, we will name our Raymond James Player of the Game. You can vote at 5 Star Preps. We'll announce that in our post game, and we're hoping to catch up with 5-star Tennessee Volunteers signee Jaden Springer from IMG Academy. All that and more coming up in the post game right here from Knoxville Catholic. The final, IMG Academy 71, Catholic 53. Stay with us. Our post game is next here on 5 Star Preps.
Are your cabinets in need of an upgrade? Gray Hodges can help. For over 7 decades, Gray Hodges, your trusted leader in kitchen and bath cabinetry, has offered quality products like CraftMade with the newest styles and trendiest trends. After you choose from over 100 CraftMade cabinet styles and beautiful wood grain finishes, our design consultants will bring your ideas to life. Visit Gray Hodges today to see why CraftMade is the perfect choice for your home. Gray Hodges, employee owned, service perfect.
you shop at Elliott's, your journey is our purpose.
Hampton Inn Cedar Bluff is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Our hotel offers spacious, non-smoking guest rooms with inviting, cozy beds. Enjoy the convenience of having free Wi-Fi, a mini fridge, and a microwave in your room next time you're in our area.
I think every year I've tried to work even harder to be a better athlete, a better quarterback, to be in better shape than I was the year before. A different style of training, it's high energy, high intensity. Now I wish when I was 14 years old that I had a place like this to train. I'm kind of envious of the kids today that have the opportunity to train at a place like this and see the kind of coaching, because it can just make you quicker, faster, stronger, and a better athlete.
Back here at Knoxville Catholic, Vince Ferrara here with Jaden Springer from IMG Academy. Terrific game here today as IMG Academy gets the win over Knoxville Catholic 71-53. And Jaden, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. First, assess your game today specifically.
Well, really, we played against a pretty good team. We had some great players, so really our main thing is trying to shut them down on the defensive end. Really, that's really our main focus.
Well, what kind of challenge did Catholic present for you compared to some other teams you've seen? What did you think of Catholic?
Yeah, like I said, they're a great team. They play fast, they can score the ball, and they got some length down low. So really our main thing was trying to stop them, because I know our points and our buckets are going to come. So.
Talk about your post guys tonight. I mean, you with Mark Williams, those guys, really came up. Diabate. I mean, those posts, I guess, have been coming through for you all year, right?
Yeah, that was probably the biggest part of our win, feeding them down low because they're going to finish.
So, Jaden, what's it been like being at IMG Academy? That experience that so many players in the past. You get guys like Jonathan Isaac and Anthony Simons, guys that are in the NBA that have been through IMG Academy that preps you for the college life. What's that been like as an experience for you?
Well, really, being down at IMG, you know you're going to go hard every day. You know it's always going to be something that's going to be challenging that you got to get through. So really it's just about facing adversity, getting through that. That's really the toughest thing down there.
Talk about hearing from Tennessee Volunteer fans all the time and supporting you. Can't wait to see you at the University of Tennessee.
Man, it was great. They showed love as soon as I got here. As soon as you pull up, you see everybody waiting outside to get in. It was amazing.
Why Tennessee? I know you've been asked that before, but for those that haven't heard from you, why did you choose the University of Tennessee?
Really, like we were just talking about the fans, like coming down here, you see the love. You see they really care about their team. A great coaching staff, one of the best college coaches out. Who wouldn't want to come here,
Coach Barnes and the staff, they recruited you early from the get-go. They showed belief in you when you were really young, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, talk about what that meant to you.
Well, really since my freshman year, they've been reaching out to me. So them being one of the first schools to hit me up, that's definitely made our relationship closer, being able to talk to them throughout the years and seeing how great they've done with their team, their players, developing their guys and stuff like that.
And for Vols fans that are watching, what are they getting from your other teammates in Keon Johnson and Corey Walker in that class?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, for Vols fans that are watching, what are they getting from the other signees in your class, your future teammates in Keon Johnson and Corey Walker?
Oh, yeah, they're getting 2 more great players. Keon, Corey, I know them guys for years. I played with Keon. So you already know what type of players they are. They're great players. They can get after it.
Jane, we'll let you go and get back. Great to see you. Thanks so much. Nice to meet you. Appreciate it. That's Jaden Springer for IMG Academy, 5-star signee from the University of Tennessee. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and recap and have our Raymond James Player of the Game here as IMG Academy with a 71-53 win over Knoxville Catholic. I'm Vince Ferrara. This is 5-Star Preps.
I think it's great. I mean, I love worshiping and learning about God and learning better ways to be a man of God.
There's no way that you can come here and your relationship with Jesus not get stronger. It's just so powerful. The Holy Spirit is just so powerful at this camp.
I just feel like this is a lot more than just like people coming together and having fun. Like, it just helps people grow towards Christ.
Cooper Container, your corrugated packaging specialist for the East Tennessee area. Proud sponsor of high school sports in the 5-star preps coverage area.
Lab is a physical therapy clinic that emphasizes a higher level of personalized care by maximizing one-on-one time between the therapist and our patients. We seek to go above and beyond for our patients to give them the best possible care in their recovery. You can visit us online at physiolabpt.com or give us a call at 865-382-0860 for more information.
Welcome back, 5-Star Preps. Vince Ferrari here with our Raymond James Player of the Game, B.J. Edwards. You prefer B.J. over Brian, that's what I heard, right? Great game for B.J. 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal in the game. Obviously, tough competition in IMG Academy. Before we get into you, talk about the level of competition you faced today and what you thought about the challenge that IMG presented to you.
It was a good competition. I usually play AAU, so it's kind of like feels the same because they're like better guys, top ranked guys. So it feels good to play against some better competition today.
What about the length? I mean, that's got to be a little bit unusual though, right?
Yeah, it kind of changed my shot a lot. I couldn't get no layups, try to shoot floaters, but I don't know.
Talk about your development. You've improved in so many different facets of your game. What do you attribute that to, your improvement?
I've just been working every day, try to get my shot better, defense a lot. Rebounding, just everything.
Well, talk about this game. What do you think the difference was? It seemed like IMG was able to separate the end of the first half a little bit, and then they had that fourth quarter run. What was the difference, do you think?
Yeah, we wasn't in the press. We wasn't getting back. They usually send like 2 of their tallest guys back, and nobody was getting back. We was kind of tired. So.
I mean, last night played down in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
You guys ran out of gas a little bit there, you think?
What'd you say?
You guys played in Chattanooga last night. I mean, tired legs, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I played the whole game. Started to play the whole game last night. It was a close game. So.
Yeah. Were you cramping up a little bit?
Yeah. Until the fourth quarter, I started cramping both my calves.
So, specifically, Jaden Springer, what'd you see from him as an opponent today?
He's a very good guy. I watched him all my life. Not all my life, but like when I came with BMAs, he was on the team too, but just older. So, usually look up to him, all that.
And then obviously you got an offer from the University of Tennessee this week. What'd that mean for you to get that kind of offer?
It means a lot because like my hometown's recruiting me, so it means a lot.
Grew up a Tennessee fan?
A little bit.
So what are your thoughts on Coach Barnes and that staff at Tennessee?
He's a very good coach. I like him. He gonna push you. He's not gonna like sugarcoat anything. He's gonna tell you what you need to do and stay on you.
So this Catholic team, I mean, you guys still have had a terrific year, very talented, very impressed by how you went up against them, still 15-4 on the year. What do you see as the future of the rest of the season for this Catholic team?
My coach been talking about it all the year. We got to play better teams, so that's why we scheduled this game for the state championship, so we'll have like better competition. It's the best team in like the nation, so yeah, it'll be easier for us.
Well, this is a terrific player right here, and B.J. Edwards from Catholic, 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal, our Raymond James Player of the Game here in our 5-Star Preps broadcast. B.J., great to meet you. Good luck the rest of the way, all right?
Thank
you. Great job. All right, that is B.J. Edwards, our Raymond James Player of the Game. We'll take a break. We'll wrap things up here from Knoxville Catholic. 71-53, IMG Academy gets the win over Knoxville Catholic. We'll wrap things up next here on 5-Star Preps.
Taking the elevator, going up. I got a lot of ground to cover, and I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top, keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. The good life.
cabinets in need of an upgrade? Gray Hodges can help. For over 7 decades, Gray Hodges, your trusted leader in kitchen and bath cabinetry, has offered quality products like Craft-Made with the newest styles and trendiest trends. After you choose from over 100 Craft-Made cabinet styles and beautiful wood grain finishes, our design consultants will bring your ideas to life. Visit Gray Hodges today to see why Craft-Made is the perfect choice for your home. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
When you shop at Elliott's, your journey is our purpose.
Hampton Inn Cedar Bluff is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Our hotel offers spacious, non-smoking guest rooms with inviting, cozy beds. Enjoy the convenience of having free Wi-Fi, a mini fridge, and a microwave in your room next time you're in our area.
At South College, we're known for offering programs that are specialized and career-focused in business, health professions, education, legal fields, and engineering tech. We work to align you with careers that are in demand today, so your future can be exactly what you want it to be. Special opportunities exist through the Tennessee Promise, the Hope Scholarship, and the Yellow Ribbon Program. Isn't it time you knew more? South College, where dreams find direction.
I think every year I've tried to work even harder to be a better athlete, a better quarterback, to be in better shape than I was the year before. A different style of training, it's high energy, high intensity. Now I wish when I was 14 years old that I had a place like this to train. I'm kind of envious of the kids today that have the opportunity to train at a place like this and see the kind of coaching, because it can just make you quicker, faster, stronger, and a better athlete.
I think it's great. I mean, I love worshiping and learning about God and learning better ways to be a man of God.
There's no way that you can come here and your relationship with Jesus not get stronger. It's just so powerful. The Holy Spirit is just so powerful at this camp.
I just feel like this is a lot more than just like people coming together and having fun. Like, it just helps people grow towards Christ.
Cooper Container, your corrugated packaging specialist for the East Tennessee area. Proud sponsor of high school sports in the 5-star preps coverage area.
Lab is a physical therapy clinic that emphasizes a higher level of personalized care by maximizing one-on-one time between the therapist and our patients. We seek to go above and beyond for our patients to give them the best possible care in their recovery. You can visit us online at physiolabpt.com or give us a call at 865-382-0860 for more information.
Welcome back here, Knoxville Catholic, as IMG Academy comes to Knoxville and picks up a 71-53 win over the Fighting Irish of Catholic High School with Jesse Smithy. I am Vince Ferrara. So Jesse, let's get your final thoughts on what we saw here tonight. And obviously, fans came to see Jaden Springer and all the talent, but what did you think of the game overall?
It reminded me. It had a feel of the 2009 Bearden versus Oak Hill Academy game, where the crowd could sense that Bearden was right there, standing toe to toe with this monster academy, this monster team that had just a litany of Division I products. And when B.J. Edwards hit that three-pointer right there near the end of the third quarter, you got that sense from the crowd that Knoxville basketball has been represented well against one of the nation's best. Now, I think Catholic, when they lost Akeem Odusipe to foul trouble there at the start of the fourth quarter, that was obviously a big turning point. But when you get into these matchups, you just want to hold your own, right? It's kind of like Rocky before he faced Apollo for the first time, where he's up there late at night, he can't sleep, he just wants to go the distance, right? And I think Catholic did that tonight, and really showed well for the city of Knoxville. And, man, I think the biggest takeaway I'm going to have from this game was that ovation that Jaden Springer got during starting lineups.
Yep.
That was chill-producing type of ovation, and then Rocky Top plays, and everybody's singing Rocky Top, and it was like, wow. Everything that built up to this game kind of came to fruition in that moment.
What'd you think of his game compared to maybe what you've seen on video before?
Well, I don't think we saw the full Jaden Springer. We got to see some excellent passing. I don't know if he was full strength. I know they've been on the road a lot, and I think you could see it in that first dunk attempt that he had where he tried to go double hand windmill. He just didn't have the same pop in his legs there. So that let me know that he wasn't at full capability that night. But he still came out and played 4 quarters and scored in double digits, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. So stat line wise, it looked like a solid effort. But if you were to ask him, and maybe you did, I didn't hear the interview, but I think he would have said, hey, I could have played better. I could have hit some more threes and whatnot. But he still gave the fans a show, especially in there the fourth quarter with some of the alley-oops and whatnot.
Yeah, Mark Williams, Duke signing 14 points and a bunch of blocks in the game. And then Moussa Diabate led the way in scoring 20 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple of assists. For Catholic, it was B.J. Edwards with 16 points, 2 rebounds and assists. He was our Raymond James player of the game that you had voting on Twitter. And he mentioned that they ran out of gas. They were pretty tired. It looked that way.
Well, I was a little concerned for Catholic in the second quarter. You have all this adrenaline going in early in the game, and the crowd is hyped, and Pearl's down there playing music, and it's just everybody's here to watch you, and you're just running on adrenaline. And about halfway through the second quarter, you could see that adrenaline wear off in Catholic, and they were kind of hands on their hips, catching their breath, like, okay, what are we going to do now? And so I thought coming out of the halftime break that Catholic would probably just kind of wilt a little bit, I guess, but they showed a lot of fight there in the third quarter, and even after Akeem got into foul trouble, they still hung tough, and B.J. Edwards grew up a little bit more today, and I think he's going to carry a lot of confidence out of this game to know that he can stand toe-to-toe with Jaden Springer and Matthew Morrell and all these IMG guys and keep progressing as this prospect.
You know, Ty mentioned it during the broadcast. To go up against Morrell and Springer, those guys are dogs. They are a big-time talent. And B.J. Edwards was right there with him. Ty and I as well, very impressed by that kid, and just a sophomore.
I thought he played well. I thought Blue Kane played well as a freshman in that spotlight.
12 points.
12 points, and just really, I thought, did as much as he could today. Hanjay Tamba is a project. I mean, this is really his second year playing basketball, and he's 6'10", 6'11". I think back to what he looked like as a freshman last year. No handles, soft around the rim. If he did dunk, it was just a little tap in, kind of real soft around the rim, and you saw him challenge himself, push himself against the Mark Williams, the Diabates, all of that. So that was a big stepping stone moment for Hanjay Tamba. Again, he's not going to reach his full potential until he gets to college. He's still so young in the game, but I could see him pushing himself and trying to post up and work on some of these moves that he works with B. Mays and Catholic.
What do you see for Catholic long-term in terms of playoff potential for them?
Well, at this point, they have to turn the page, right? I mean, the playoffs are just a couple of weeks away, and so they've played this dynamic schedule, this brutal schedule. Rest up, get some treatment from TOC doctors down here. When I came by practice last week, they had some ice baths prepared, so it's a long season. They've gotten through all the tough games, and now let's prepare for the playoff run.
I think someone else needs an ice bath after all the hard work you put into this.
Yeah, I woke up like that today. I knew it was go time, and I'm surprised I actually got a little bit of sleep. But shout out to Jared Kidwell and everybody here that did the show today. This was our first time ever doing a live basketball game. We did 5-Star Live, a post-game show during football season, but the width, the breadth of this contest was so much longer, in 2-3 hours, and to go off without a hitch was amazing. And thank you to the people at Catholic for letting us do this, and just everybody involved. It was fun.
Yeah, if you're not already doing so, of course you are, because you're watching us on all the 5-Star Preps accounts on social media. Do so. The absolute best coverage, as good as you're going to find in any market in the country. So awesome to work with you, Smooth. Appreciate you.
Always good to see you, and Ty Green as well, somebody that I covered back in the day. I'm getting old, Vince. I mean, some of these guys are 30 years old and having kids, and so it's great for them to give back to basketball here in Knoxville, and Ty does that with FCA, so awesome to have him a part of the broadcast as well.
Yeah, he did an awesome job. So thanks to all of you that watch today. We really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it, and a lot more great things coming from 5-Star Preps. That'll wrap things up from Knoxville Catholic. Again, the final, IMG Academy 71, Knoxville Catholic 53. For our entire crew here at 5-Star Preps, I'm Vince Farrar. Have a great one. We'll see you soon.